Last-minute bombshell. Tottenham set for a blockbuster January as a £65 million Serie A transfer gathers pace. Negotiations expected to move fast. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today channel. Tottenham are preparing to shake the January transfer window, with Kenan Yildiz emerging as a headline target in North London. According to TEAMtalk, Spurs are ready to go big in their pursuit of the Juventus prodigy, with the feeling inside Hotspur Way that this is the moment to act decisively and deliver immediate sporting results. The 20-year-old Turkish international has rapidly become one of Europe's most talked-about young attackers. Juventus value Yildiz at around £65 million, a sizable figure but one Tottenham are believed to have available this winter. Significant financial backing from the Lewis family is set to arrive as early as January, underlining a clear message. Spurs are no longer willing to wait patiently for progress. They want impact signings now. Yildiz is viewed internally as a game-changer. Tottenham's attacking unit has lacked consistency and unpredictability this season, particularly out wide. Performances from Brennan Johnson and Xavi Simons have fluctuated, while injuries have further disrupted rhythm in the final third. Yildiz, by contrast, offers versatility few players his age can match. He can operate off either flank, lead the line as a central forward, or drift into pockets as a creative number 10, exactly the kind of profile Thomas Frank is desperate to add. Within the club, Yildiz is described as a dream signing. His ability to glide past defenders, create chances under pressure and contribute goals makes him an ideal fit for a side looking to raise its ceiling instantly. Spurs believe a player of his caliber could transform their attacking dynamics overnight and inject belief into a squad aiming to push back into the elite conversation. However, the road to any deal is far from straightforward. Juventus have Yildiz tied down until the summer of 2029 and see him as a cornerstone of their future. Yet financial strain in Turin could change the landscape. If a £65 million package is placed on the table, there is growing belief that the Italian giants would at least be forced into serious discussions. That's where Fabio Paratici comes in. The former Juventus chief knows the club inside out and is expected to play a crucial role in talks. Convincing Yildiz himself will be just as important as convincing Juventus. The Turkish star wants to compete at the very highest level, challenge for major honours, and develop into one of Europe's elite attackers. Tottenham's pitch is clear: ambition, backing, and a project built to win not in years to come, but now. If Spurs succeed in landing Kenan Yildiz, it would send a thunderous message across the Premier League. North London means business. Tottenham's January planning has taken a sharp and decisive turn following another injury setback for Destiny Udogie, with the North London club now accelerating their pursuit of one of the Bundesliga's most talked-about fullbacks. Sources close to the situation indicate Spurs have shifted serious focus towards Eintracht Frankfurt's Nathaniel Brown, a defender whose rise this season has been impossible to ignore. The 22-year-old has not only impressed week after week in Germany, but has also carried his form onto the Champions League stage, where elite European opposition has struggled to contain him. Brown's latest continental display only fueled the growing noise around his future. Featuring against Barcelona in midweek, the left-back delivered a commanding performance capped off with a crucial assist, underlining why scouts across Europe are now circling. His blend of pace, athleticism, and attacking intelligence has placed him firmly among the most coveted young defenders on the market. TEAMtalk report that Tottenham's recruitment department view Brown as a near-ideal fit for Thomas Frank's system. With Udogie once again sidelined and not expected back until January, concerns inside Hotspur Way about depth and durability at left-back have intensified. The Italian's injury record has forced Spurs to reassess their options, and Brown is now emerging as a priority rather than a speculative name. The German international has contributed a goal and 4 assists this season, numbers that reflect his influence in the final third as much as his defensive reliability. His modern fullback profile, comfortable pushing high, aggressive in recovery and confident in possession, aligns closely with the demands Spurs place on their wide defenders. Tottenham are not alone in their admiration. Manchester City, Arsenal, Manchester United and West Ham are all understood to be monitoring Brown's situation closely, setting the stage for a fierce Premier League battle. The growing interest has only strengthened Frankfurt's negotiating position, with the Bundesliga side making it clear they will not sanction a sale cheaply. Frankfurt are believed to be open to discussions, but only at a premium, with any deal expected to exceed the £50 million mark. Despite the hefty valuation, there is a sense that the player himself is intrigued by the prospect of testing his abilities in England, with the Premier League seen as the natural next step in his development. For Tottenham, this is about more than covering an injury. It is a move driven by long-term planning and the need to reinforce a position that has become increasingly vulnerable. Marcus Rashford's future has taken a dramatic twist, and it is one that deals a serious blow to Tottenham Hotspur's carefully laid transfer plans. The England forward has reignited his career in spectacular fashion since moving to Barcelona on loan, producing 16 goal contributions in just 20 appearances across all competitions. His form in Spain has not only silenced critics, but also reshaped the conversation around where he plays his football next season. Behind the scenes, Tottenham had been working quietly. Sources revealed last month that Spurs held low-profile talks with Rashford's representatives, sounding out the possibility of bringing the forward to North London for the 2025/26 campaign. The pitch was clear and ambitious, a central leading role in Thomas Frank's evolving attacking project, with Spurs prepared to build a front line around him. However, the latest developments have sharply shifted the landscape. TEAMtalk report that Rashford has now made his intentions crystal clear to Manchester United's hierarchy, and they will make uncomfortable reading at Old Trafford. The 28-year-old has informed United that his sole focus is securing a permanent move to Barcelona. No alternatives. That stance is already causing friction inside United, who had hoped strong interest from Tottenham, and PSG would drive up competition and ensure maximum value for one of their most marketable assets. Instead, Rashford has reportedly dismissed every other approach, including financially eye-watering proposals from Saudi Arabia. Barcelona, for their part, want him. The Catalan giants have communicated their desire to keep Rashford beyond the end of the season, fully aware of the impact he has made both on and off the pitch. The problem, as ever, is money. Their well-documented financial struggles mean activating the £30 million purchase option is far from straightforward, especially with the Camp Nou redevelopment continuing to strain resources. This financial uncertainty had offered Spurs a glimmer of hope. With Barcelona unlikely to splash significant cash in the short term, Tottenham believed they could step in decisively and offer Rashford both sporting prominence and stability. That door now appears firmly shut. United are growing increasingly uneasy. There is concern that Barcelona may attempt to renegotiate the fee, delay a permanent transfer, or even push for another loan, leaving the Red Devils with limited leverage and an unhappy player unwilling to engage with the wider market. For Tottenham, the message is brutally clear. Despite genuine interest and a compelling sporting proposal, Rashford has chosen his destination. Unless Barcelona's financial situation collapses entirely, Spurs may be forced to turn their attention elsewhere, as one of their most high-profile attacking targets slips out of reach. That's all for today's update. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay up to date with everything Tottenham, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a story. Don't forget to drop a like and share this video with other Spurs fans. Together we can keep growing the Tottenham News Today community. Thanks for watching, and as always, come on you Spurs!